Hi guys! So welcome sa trading journey natin guys, sa ating trading journal. So today guys, nag-open ako ng bagong funded account kay Rebels Funding kasi itong last 1K account ay na-breach. Na-breach guys no kasi over-trading tayo eh. Pero this time, alam mo na gagawin ko. Okay, so we've opened a $5,000 account and right now, as you can see guys, drawdown tayo ng around 0.54%. No? So, ang nangyari guys, yan yung ano natin, ayan. So, talo tayo $27. Actually guys, ang risk ko lang dito ay 0.5% ng capital, which is around $25. Kaso guys, yung slippage niya, meron siyang slippage, tsaka yung mga fees, it's so messy, guys. Commission, so messy, hecking messy. Really, really messy, man. Okay, so our loss right here. What happened is we're going to discuss it to you what happened, guys. So before that, I have my rules in my trading journey. So I can trade up to 3 trades a week. However, once my stop loss hit, I'm done for the day. So one loss a day, I can trade up to 3 times, maximize your wins, minimize your losses. And I have to risk only 0.5%. But this time, guys, since the slippage is messing my capital, maybe on the next phase, I'm going to risk only 0.4% my capital, guys, which is around $20 soon. No? So what happened in my setup? So first of all, guys, whenever I trade, I always check the DXY, this Dixie over here, this one, because as you all know, the US dollar and gold, the metal gold, is highly inversely correlated to each other. Meaning to say, if the dollar is going up, gold is going down. If dollar is going down, gold is keep on pumping. Okay. So right now, guys, in our dollar here, if you notice, guys, this is the 4 hour chart. This is the 4 hour external high. This is the last high that created the breakup structure here, and then this low created a fresh bullish engulfing and test the external high over here. So right now, as you can see here, this external high act as a resistance. Price keeps trying to push it higher, but there is no breakout. So if this is the behavior of dollars, obviously in gold, we should expect a bearish direction in our chart. Okay. So what happened here, guys? So what happened in my setup? I got my SL kit. No? So first of all, let's go back to the previous charts, the previous candlesticks that we have. Okay. So first of all, guys, this right here is completely bearish. Okay, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, a high and another lower low, and it came right here. Okay, so that is a totally bearish trend. Okay, however, the last external point right here, when you take a look, guys, this high over here, when you take a look, this high breaks another structure and created fresh lower low. Okay, so you need to watch out for this high, this one right here, this high. As you can see here, this high did not close above, right? Did not close above. But in M5, it was actually close above. Wait, sorry. Okay, close above siya here. So this is our external high, breaks the structure and created lower low. Okay, so this is your breakup structure. However, in M15, it's not valid. It was actually rejected. Okay, so what happens next is that um where we at? Okay, what happens here is that since this is not a valid breakout, so price created another. external low, and finally, it created a breakup structure. That's what we call a breakup structure, guys. Okay, so we can now confidently say that our structure is from bearish back to bullish. Some traders call this as change of character. Like I just called it breakup structure. They're just the same. Um, yeah, they're just the same, man. They're just breakup structure. Okay, so this is now bullish. Okay, so this low right here is our external low. This low right here causes a massive pump. This low, massive pump in gold right here and created a new high. Okay. However, this one, this low over here, so I label this as significant low. Because this low created another new high. So I have a different lows that I label because I might miss it. No, so that's how we do it. And then after that, guys, after that, we have here a high, then low, there. And it keeps on going down, and here, and here, and here, and then this one. Okay. So as you can see, guys, this low over here was broken. So there is actually a breakout. And this is clearly a breakout. So that's why what I did here is I look for a short position, 'di ba? So naghanap tayo ng short position kasi nga yung external low dito, yung significant low ni M5 or ni M15 na-break, 'di ba? So ito yung point of interest natin, itong rectangle na 'to, guys. So tatanggalin ko muna 'to, 'no? Ito nangyari diyan. So what happened here? So there is a massive drop kay gold, which is this one. And then this is my point of interest to sell. This is our M5 significant high. So nag-put ako ng sell limit dito. And as you can see here, ito yung time na nag-set ako ng sell limit. This candlestick right here. Okay? And then suddenly after maybe after 1 hour, more than 1 hour, guys, our sell limit was tapped. Okay? So natap yung sell limit natin dyan. So this high over here sa M5. This high created a new lower low and then breakup structure. Ayan, guys. No, so let's go back to M5. So that's why ang nangyari diyan, this is my point of interest. Itong taas na 'to, itong high na 'yan. That high is my point of interest to take a short position. Ang nangyari, I was genuinely happy. Why? When it tapped my sell limit right here, I was actually so happy. Why? Because my sell entry was at the peak, at the tip of the wick. No, nasa pinakatuktok tayo ng wick, guys. So, ganito nangyari. Yung sell limit natin, nasa pinakataas ng wick. Tuwang-tuwa ako niyan. Kasi akala ko, perfect yung entry ko. I thought my entry was perfect. No, so it gave me a sudden reaction. This is internal low, guys. I marked this as internal low. So it gave me a reaction. However, what happened is, um, nangyari. So it gave me a reaction, guys. And then suddenly, this internal low was actually defended, but it is actually manipulation, no? So nangyari, guys, is ayun, umangat tapos ayun, na-hit SL natin. So, what are the reason bakit na-hit yung SL natin? So, yun, guys, no? So, number one reason why it hit our SL is because we did not enter after confirmation. Actually, guys, this rejection right here, this rejection This rejection is actually a confirmation information. We have an information that when price visits this area, it was actually rejected. Okay. So we did not actually enter on the confirmation. So ang nangyari, guys, is we entered early. Okay? So we entered early. So ito yung confirmation natin, guys. Ito, confirmed to eh. Price failed to close higher. So actually, guys, kung ako yan, I will take a short position over here once it closes. O kaya wait pa ko umangat sa konti, let's say dito, tapos 50 pips ang SL, 'di ba? So, gano'n. And then, as you can see here, guys, this is the external point of M15. But I'm not interested to take a short position in this level because with stop loss, it will take me 100 pips. And I don't like a very, very wide stop loss, guys. So, my stop loss is around 40 to 60 pips. No? So, yun lang yung stop loss natin. Okay, so what happened is we entered early. This is just an information. We have no confirmation yet. This is really rejected. But there are times, guys, na once it taps into this area, sometimes it will never go back again. So, meron kasing ganung pangyayari, guys, na minsan, pag nag-tap na siya rito, hindi na yung bumabalik. Talagang dire-diretso yung baba. No? So, nagkataon lang, guys, na nadali tayo dyan yung time na yan. No? So, yun. And ano pa ba nangyari dito? And ayun pala guys, yung TP ko. So bakit ako nag-TP dito, no? Actually guys, ang original TP ko talaga is itong blue line na to guys, itong 4511. Yan talagang original kong TP kasi kanina itong low na to guys, ito nga 'di ba sabi ko ito yung external low natin. Dapat pag nag-tap yung price dito, pag ni-retest yan, mag-e-exit na ako. 4511. Kasi saktong 4511 talaga guys. Okay, so dapat diyan ako i-exit. Ang nangyari is that hindi ko ni-respect itong external low. Actually, ito talaga yung valid na external low na nag-cause ng higher high. Ang ni-respect kong low, itong significant low dito sa M5. So, diyan ang exit point ko. So, actually, mali yung target kong profit. Dapat talaga, ni-respect ko tong external low. Dapat dito na ako umexit. Diba? Kung umexit ako dyan, guys, ang magiging risk to reward ratio ko dyan ay aabot ng 1:4. 'Di ba? Not bad at all. 'Di ba? Actually, mas maganda pa yung RRR niya kasi nga kung umentry ka dito sa taas, mas mataas yung RRR niya. 'Di ba? Yun nga lang, ayun, medyo na-mislook ko itong external loan na to. So, dapat talagang exit ay itong blue line na yan. Diyan dapat talaga tayo exit. Okay, so yun ang nangyari guys. And then, yun yung reason. No? And Uh, ayun. And as you can see here, itong external loan na to guys was actually respected. Kasi when you take a look guys here, when you take a look sa chart natin, when price goes down, buyers reacted and created a bullish run. Nag-top ulit siya sa supply area natin. Ayan. Tapos nag-drop ulit siya. Ito siya ngayon, no? So, nire-respect yung significant high dito, nire-respect din yung external low sa M15. So, this is actually consolidation. Price is actually ranging. So, wala pang decision si gold whether it will go up or it will go down. So, yun ang naging ending, guys. So, mali talaga ako. Mali yung TP ko. My TP was too far away. I did not respect. Hindi ko na-respect tong external low na to. Okay, and then my entry was early or may chance nga dahil lang talaga tayo guys kasi yun nga, they're looking for liquidity. So, as you can see here guys, no, so nag-react yung buyers dito sa area na to. And nag-react din yung sellers dito. So, wala pa talagang decision whether it will go up or down. But if you are going to if you're going to consider this is really the significant low. This low was really significant guys. Why? Kasi eto yung reason. Kaya kaya may supply zone dito. Etong low na 'to, etong breakout dito, this is the reason why there is a supply here, why there is a rejection. Why the price came up here, the price dumps. Ito yun guys, itong breakout dito sa significant low. That is the main reason. Okay, so ayun lang guys, yun lang yung nangyari sa trade ko. So, hindi ko na-respect tong area na 'to. So, yun yung mali natin. Okay, so we hope na makabawi tayo sa ano natin, next trade natin. So, bali Monday yung magiging next trading natin. Okay, so this is our final breakdown in analysis of gold right now. So, good luck sa ating mga traders. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.